Before this video begins, reminder, Supra giveaway is live. If you guys want to win this Supra plus $15,000 cash, make sure you go over to my website, lzmfg.com. Every $5 you spend gets you an entry to win. We have car parts, we have merch. I definitely advise you, if you want to enter and you like the merch that we have right now, stuff is selling out very fast. We're about to be out of sizes in most of the popular stuff, so make sure you go over to the site. Get your entries in now. One other thing that I forgot to mention in the other video, but I've posted on social media, we have way cheaper international shipping rates, something like 20 to 40% cheaper if you're sending a t-shirt to like UK, Australia, or like a hoodie, whatever. Check it out and enjoy the video. Welcome to today's video, guys. We got a ton of stuff going on. The rig is leaving very soon for FD, Texas. So this thing's got to get loaded, all the spare parts, goodies, you know it. But at the same time, the Chaser's got to get loaded because it's being brought off to the start of Drift Week. So today we're gonna do a couple little things to the Chaser, play around with the Supra. Let's see what's going on right now. Well. Look what we have here. You should see the other guy. And by that, I mean my driveway.
I did some stuff. It's a little low.
I wish I filmed. If you guys are local and you know Chris from OSW, he absolutely lost it on Mike for ruining the brand new gate thing that was in the pavement. Dude, Mike was trembling. I told him to go hard on Mike, and he was like, "What the f, dude, with that lowered car, you piece of f."
In all honesty, I didn't even realize it until Freddie texted me a day later and was like, "Hey, why is this missing?" And I was like, "Oh, that was me."
So anyway,
oh well.
The joys of having a low car, huh?
This is why. Yeah.
This is why.
It's stressful, but it's fun.
All right, I'll let you get to that.
Okay.
One of the things I want to do for Drift Week, I'm always throwing stuff in here, whether it be clothes, parts, tools. It's been gross. It's been getting rusty. Part of the problem is from being hit, I got to put some seam sealer here. You can see that water's kind of seeping in. It's pooling up down here. It's rusting. I really want to bedline the whole trunk. I don't have enough time today, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the water sprayer out, and I'm going to try to prep at least the bottom area and bedline that. So at least when I'm putting stuff down, I'll have a cleaner surface and hopefully prevent it from continuing to rust. I made this thing super easily removable so I can get full access in here. And now I'm basically just going to take a wire wheel and try to get rid of this rust before I spray with bed liner. I'm gonna use the whole "it's a missile" excuse for my lack of a perfect job, but I got a lot of the surface rust grinded away, a lot of the debris cleared out, and I'm gonna blow it out, hit it with some prep, and then just spray probably just this bottom section right here. Tape time. Is this technically called back taping? Maybe not. Oh, dude, you're on the wrong side, bro.
Not back taping.
We gotta switch.
All right, you go that way.
You go under the blanket.
You go over that way and then. It's really like a half job, but it's like a legit half job.
It'll get the job done.
It's exactly what this car needs. It's like, I had all the good intentions, but then realized I was running out of daylight, and that it really doesn't matter because there's 8 million other more important performance things that need to be done. Why would you bedline your trunk when you can make more horsepower, right, Mike?
To make it look nicer.
Me back to ruining my garage.
You did this in your garage?
Yeah, and you can still see it all over my walls. This stuff just goes everywhere. I need to get one of those like old man things for the trigger because my finger's gonna get so tired. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those don't work well at all.
You don't work well at all.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Wow, the finger fatigue is real. You like I'm shaking the other hand?
Could be have an early night tonight.
You wanna grab a can and pick a side?
All right, let's do it. me look in there. Let me look in there. Dang.
bad,
For a first coat, that's sick.
Almost looks OEM. This stuff's pretty cool. I don't know how it's gonna last. I've never used it before, but it's Permatex heavy duty rubberized undercoating. We had some stuff that Schulman bought, undercoating in a can. It must have been sitting too long because it just like wouldn't even spray. But I've had this stuff actually for a while and it seemed to work pretty well. So we'll find out. Still wet, but I know with some things it's actually better to peel off while it's wet. Otherwise it can be a pain, so.
Looks sick. Came out good.
Yeah, it is drying to the point where it almost like wants to peel up when I peel the tape, so I think this is the perfect time to take it off. But
Yeah.
yeah, the tape line almost looks like, it looks way more intentional than I thought it would.
Right.
I'm glad that I spent the time to do it. Just to reiterate, the whole reason why I didn't want to do the full trunk, well, just to, like I'm a perfectionist, and to do it right I would have wanted to like remove the gas tank, remove all the wiring, and it was just one of those things that there's so much more important stuff to do that I don't have time for it, but I was able to make time to do this much, and I think this was like the perfect happy medium. But we'll see.
You gotta get that satisfying feel the tape shot.
I know, I'm excited.
I didn't say the word.
Ooh, look at that.
Dang.
Oh, that's our first troubled area. I could probably touch that up with the can a little bit.
Yeah.
I think if we waited too long to dry, it would have been worse. That area looks a little weird, but
Nah, it looks okay.
It like almost looks OE.
If you had the factory fabric in the back still, you know,
Yeah.
it would cover all this white that's exposed.
Oh, you mean just like on the corners?
Yeah, like you have a false wall that would go here.
I know you guys like the Connecticut videos better, and I know why. Every single Florida video starts with the same exact thing. We're in a car, we go to Starbucks, we get drinks, we go to the shop, we work on cars.
Yep.
Well, today it's gonna be different. Because we're not gonna work on any car. No, we'll work on cars. I take that back. Right. 2 new finds of the day. This song, new Architect song, very interesting, very like old metal feel, very cool. If you like Architects, check it out. Also a drink called the Cinderella. I've actually been on a Dunkin' kick lately because of the fact that I was in Connecticut and I'm trying to fit in with all my Northeast friends. But now that we're back to Starbucks, our other friend Mike, not the Mike that you guys all know and love, but like the other Mike that people know and love, but not you guys because you don't really know him that, or maybe you do, I don't know, I don't want to like put words in your mouth, but introduced me to the Cinderella. Half pumpkin, half white chocolate, half feminine.
There's a secret. There's a secret spice.
Yeah, I do less of the sweet stuff because I'm getting too much sugar in my daily diet.
So he gets the whipped cream and the sprinkles on top.
Enough! Friend, go through. I go through back. Man with the funny wheel on a car.
That is me.
He must watch a lot of Fitment Industries. I could tell by that rear. Now the real fun begins. I'm so excited for what's inside this box. This is the smallest box I've ever got a wide body in. You see what that is? My very first piece of Streethunter aero. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of wide bodies. This isn't a Streethunter wide body, although I do think it is one of the best wide bodies in the market for the Mark V. I'm incredibly jealous and stoked for TJ's aero brand because I think it's really cool. All the stuff that he's made has been really nice, and this is going to be my first chance to see someone in real life. TJ really puts these stables in tight. Yeah. Woohoo! Actually, before I decided I was even going to give the car away, I ordered this. Yeah. I think this is what TJ uses as sheets when he sleeps.
Oh yeah.
This. Yeah. It's really soft, like his skin. this thing is beefy. It's like double layered. Look, it's hollow. All right, so right off the bat, I'm gonna be honest. I talked with TJ. I really wanted number 1 because this is a new piece. This is their first stock body super lip. I know he makes one for his wide body kit. He did his best, but we got number 2. It sucks because my mom always tells me if you're not first, you're the worst. So like, I'm really stoked about this, but if it was number 1, I might have cried. So anyway, I'm gonna share with you guys some of the differences between this and the 2 other lips that I've had in the Supra. But one kind of funny thing that I've been excited to do, come here. This lip right now, I don't know if you guys remember, my first lip that I had, I really liked, but it actually flew off on the highway. Whether it's my fault for installing it wrong, their fault for not explaining how to install it. They sent double-sided tape, which kind of made it seem like that's all they intended to hold it on with. So I went out of my way and I put a bunch of rivets underneath it and like had it on for what I thought was pretty good, but the air still just sucked it right off. This one, kind of cool, because you'll notice on the edges, you see like all these like kind of black paint, like a weird like fade, which you'll notice on TJ stuff, it doesn't have that. What drove me nuts, and the reason why I didn't have a lip forever in the beginning, I hated the lips that had these holes in it. So this lip actually came with a kit that I got, and I asked them to fill it, but they weren't able to. Regardless, this is a brand new lip, and we actually just taped it on, just so the car had a lip on it, so it didn't look funny for the videos that we were filming. So this lip I can actually, boop, and it's off. So let's compare. You versus the man she told you not to worry about. Look at that. So this is what I was talking about with the finish differences. You see how this is the carbon's like kind of even throughout, but you see it in this on all the edges, it's kind of like fades to black. I think Johan was explaining. Can you explain again why on this company's stuff it like fades to black on the edges? It's something about how they lay it?
I think it's just the way they layer it. If you could see here, they might be getting some weird pulls on the carbon, and one way to hide it is just to like spray it on those edges, or I don't know. But I know if you don't lay carbon, like pre-lay it, and you start like brushing the resin down, you could stretch the actual carbon, and like the wave will be out of shape.
See, no hole. Take notes, competitors. That's how you do it. One thing that's going to save us a lot of time, they already drilled all the holes for us. I think, looking at this, it just uses all the factory hardware, which is rad.
Dang.
Big flex. Number 2. What's good? Oh, it must be a Streethunter banner.
Oh, that's cool.
I just need hardware, TJ. All right, so we're done. I gotta pick up a couple different screws to get the fitment perfect how I want it. But as for right now, it's looking great. Don't mind the fingerprints. I'm super happy with it. It doesn't have that stupid hole in the middle. And it's not as obnoxiously low as that other one that was on it, which like makes the car like that high off the ground. So I feel like it's a solid height if you're stock body or if you have like a super low lip kit, whatever. This is probably the way to go if you don't have side splitters or if you have them and you just don't want to drag your lip and everything. But anyway, thank you TJ. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you enter. As a reminder, every $5 you spend on lzmfg.com gets you a chance to win this car plus $15,000 cash. We do have some countries that are eligible other than the USA, but I can't think of them all off the top of my head. So go read some of the posts for that. But thank you guys. It's late. Still got a bunch of Drift Week stuff to do. I'm Chaser, and we're going to close the video here to make sure it goes up today. If you have any questions about the giveaway or anything like that, ask me and I'll do my best to address it. Until then, I'll see you soon.
When you said